Good morning. Good morning, all of you. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Abhishek, Amit, Vilayatkar, Arvind, Atanu. Hi, Bhargav, Bimal, Birendra, Vishwanath, Mr. Chadha, Bharat Kumbhar, Dipalo Kajra, Farooq. Hi, welcome. Welcome. Indivar, good to see you. Kiran, Mandeep. Hi. Chalo. How many of you remember what was decided yesterday? कि आज का सेशन किसके ऊपर होगा? How many of you remember that? Huh? You can you can write in the chat box ki what was decided yesterday. Let me see how many of you. In fact, yesterday was a tie. Yesterday was a tie. Ah, there were three things. Correct, Prajakta. Good. So kal decide hua tha follow-ups that get replies. Follow-up that get replies and when to follow up versus when to stop. Okay. And then there was something called creating urgency without pressure. So these were the three ties. 55% of you voted for all the three. So we are going to select the top two, in fact, follow-ups that get replies and when to follow up versus when to stop. All right. Chalo, let's begin. So ये जो in this market, how many times as a mutual fund distributor कि आपने ऐसा हुआ है कि you have sent a message to a client but the client has not replied. Hota hai? How many times it has happened? Ki you have sent a message to a client and the client has not replied. And then you have phone check karte rahe, ki thinking, why is this person not replying? Many a times, Janelle, and they were not answering phone calls, not messaging, not reverting to all of this. It happens at many a times. How many times have you felt awkward sending the second message? Worried that you might look desperate or pushy? कि सेकंड मैसेज भेजने से पहले यू हैड फेल्ट ऑकवर्ड कि अरे फर्स्ट मैसेज का जवाब नहीं मिला, शुड आई बी सेंडिंग? इन योर हेड यू हैव बीन थिंकिंग मल्टीपल टाइम्स कि विल आई बी लुकिंग लाइक पुशी, will I be looking like too much of salesy, too much needy and all that? The truth is almost everyone here has felt this at some point. At some point in time, we have all felt it this way, and that's normal. Now, let me share a very old but very simple saying. You know what? You can always take a horse to the water, but you can't push the horse to drink the water. आप घोड़े को पानी तक लेके जा सकते हैं, बट घोड़ा को पुश नहीं कर सकते टू ड्रिंक द वाटर. Now, generally, MFDs understand this proverb little differently. How many of you actually, if the client doesn't reply, will leave it at that? Okay. Then, देखो, the real meaning is that you don't need to force the horse. We have to make the water drinkable for the horse. Follow-ups fail not because the clients are rude. They fail because replying to that message of yours feels like an effort, feels like a pressure, feels like another commitment. Today's session is not about sending more messages to clients. Today's session, as discussed yesterday, it's about knowing when to speak, when to pause, and when to stop. And in case we get this right, clients will reply or might reply without being chased. And you will not feel small yourself. You will not look needy in front of the client. And your time and self-respect will stay intact. Okay. So are we all ready about what we are getting into? Does this make sense? Right? Yes, in the chat box, this is making sense. All right. Super, super, super. Okay, chaliye. Let's get into the session now. I will be sharing my screen and we'll be starting now. Just a second. Okay. Can you please confirm whether all of you can see my slides clearly? Hi, Pramit. Good to see you. Piyush, Priyadarshan, Prajakta, Bhargav. Okay. You can all see the slides clearly? Okay. No? Neeraj Rathi says no. Uh, देखिए sometimes क्या होता है ना, you if you just log off and log back quickly, sometimes it shows up, otherwise maybe it is there on some other slide. Maybe those who can't see the slide just log out and log back quickly, log in quickly. Okay, all right. So what is the art of effortless follow-up? How to get replies without chasing? देखो, remember one thing, they are not ignoring you because they dislike you. In their mind, there is lot of mental load. Okay. One hard truth is that you must accept that most people ignore follow-ups because replying feels like additional work. बहुत बड़ा एक effort हो जाता है फिर से एक message type करना reply, not because any kind of personal animosity. Okay, silence is a reaction to that friction, not a reaction to you. They are choosing to be silent because they are deep in their own work. There is a lot of mental load. So, firstly, don't take it upon yourself. Don't take it personally. First, what is your new job description? If you are looking for a follow-up message, देखो, the old way was like a reminder. Okay, your goal was to get attention, and you were pestering, and the result was anxiety. You were always trying to get that person's attention, you were pestering for an attention, and in the process there was anxiety. Your new role is that of a facilitator. Your goal is not to seek attention but to reduce the mental effort of the person who is receiving your message. You wouldn't be pestering, you will be bringing clarity, and hopefully the result will be you will definitely get a reply. Your job at the time of follow-ups is not to remind people. Your job is to reduce the cognitive load, that is the mental load, which is required to in order to answer your message. Yaad rahega? When you are doing a follow-up, you will never ever follow up to remind something to someone. Everybody remembers. Except that there are other things which has piled on top of it. एक के ऊपर एक करते करते, it has gone down from a priority perspective. Okay. As long as we can reduce the load on the person, hopefully the responses will come by. Step number one, you have to earn the right to follow up. Okay. Dekho, always do an audit of everything that has been said and done. You remember when all of you, a few of you, I don't know, not obviously all of you, few of you who come for one-on-one sessions, I always ask you two things, that how did you start the meeting and how did the meeting end? What did you speak in the first 2 minutes and what was spoken in the last 2 minutes? Always do an audit of your last message. Do not send a follow-up if your previous message was like, let me know, just checking, any update. अगर ऐसा कुछ अपने already भेजे हुए है ना, then do not send any more message. None of what I'm going to tell you now is going to work. You only earn a reply if your previous message was you have clarified on something, you have reduced a confusion, or you have been able to close an open loop. something which was getting discussed, but the loop was not closed, you have been able to close an open loop. Only in these three situations, it has been seen that the responses do come by. If you haven't done this, do not follow up. Then you have to just reset the conversation instead. Okay. What are the protocol timelines? Day 0 is when you send the context. इस सबका मैं examples दूंगा, so we know exactly. Day 2 and 3 is the nudge. Day 5 and 7, 5 to 6, 5, 6 and 7 is the pause. And day 8 and beyond is a stop. Days 2 to 7 are the active windows. Okay. देखो, step number 2. What do we do in the day 2 to 3? The first follow-up. Okay. The purpose of this phase is to make replying easy, not urgent. Okay. इंदिवर मैं एक बार खत्म कर लेता हूं, फिर मैं बाद में पुराने स्लाइड्स दिखाता हूं. Okay. The purpose is to make the replying easy and not urgent. Okay. Like for example, just to close the loop, do you want to look at this now or should we revisit it later? It's a halka sa nudge. If they reply, move ahead. If not, do nothing. Silence here is absolutely a normal acceptance of a reply. Okay. Just to close the loop, do you want to look at this now or should we revisit it later? I will dissect the entire script. All of you can take a screenshot of this slide as well. Acha, one more thing. Those of you who are joined that community, that जिसका login details हमने कल circulate किया था, आज भी मैं करूंगा for those who missed out yesterday or who were not there in yesterday's session. We are going to release we are going to release the slides of this session around 12 p.m. every day. And with that, we are going to give you some pointers to be remembered, okay, and which you can implement, okay. So, आज session खत्म होने के बाद, I'm going to give you the login credentials of that, which is like a web community, जहां पर all of this will be uploaded at around 12 p.m. every day, okay. Correct? Yeah. So, all right. Let's deconstruct the step number 2. देखो, just to close the loop is a low pressure framing. Okay. Do you want to look at this now or should we revisit it later? Option A, option B. Both are safe options. Why does it work? You are asking for a decision on timing, not a decision on the deal. देखिए how powerful it is. In this question, you are asking for a decision on the timing, not a decision on the deal. This is very easy to reply. इसका आंसर लेना बहुत आसान है. Second follow-up, days 5, 6, 7 के बीच में कर सकते. The purpose is to create clarity, not persuasion. Okay. But make it very clear. I will pause from my side after this. If you want to take this forward, we can talk. If not, that's completely fine too. If you want to take this ahead, we can talk, or else it's completely fine too. This is sent roughly 1 week after the initial engagement if the silence persists. Okay. Why the pause generates replies? You are saying we will pause. Dekho, it is a respect. You signal that you respect their time. You remove the fear of being chased indefinitely. And third, you regain control of the dynamic situation. Many replies come after this message because the recipient realizes the ball is entirely in their court and you're not a threat to their messaging inbox. The pause button. Step number 4, knowing when to stop. That is the mark of a professional. Okay. That's a mark of a professional. What not to do. Just one last try. holiday messages, hidden messages, festival messages. The rule, there is no response after step number 3, you have to stop. Do not create those anti-patterns in your messages. Okay? Dekho, when there is silence, when there is silence, do not think they are ignoring you. Do not think they are ignoring you. Okay? It is not now and not a no. Yaad rakhna. Do not take it upon yourself. Don't take silence personally. Re-engage only if they reach out to you first. You have a genuine new reason, new data, new feature. Okay. What are the golden rules of communication? When you chase, the respect drops. When you bring clarity, it increases replies. The best follow ups don't sound like follow ups at all. They sound like you are managing a project for them. So, what does an effortless protocol, if I have to look at it in one glance? First, the audit. Audit of all the messages that you have sent so far. Did I clarify something? Did I reduce confusion? Did I earn the right to follow up? If you have not, if your initial messages were not of that kind, do not start the follow-up process. In day number 3, do the nudge. Do you want to look at this now or later? It is a decision on timing, not on the deal. Step number 3, the pause. I will pause from my side. If not, that's fine too. If you don't want to proceed, that's fine too. Step number 4, stop. Do not take it personal on yourself. The answer, the description is they have decided not now and not a no on the deal. Keep this process consistent, and you will see there would be trickle of replies coming back, starting once again. All the best, everyone. I'm going to share the link to start enrollment into the community where all of this will start getting uploaded beginning today. Yeah, it has already been done yesterday as well. Give me a second. I'm going to give you the link, which will take you to the registration of the community that we have now started, and all of you can register. I'm giving you the link right now. Here you go. Those who have already registered, fantastic. Those who have not, you will do that. You will get notifications on email about every new thing which comes up. Eventually, in the next couple of months, we would be rolling out the app as well for this. Hopefully, before end of April, we should be having the app on this one. We will keep you posted about the progress on that. All right. Those who have already registered don't need to register again. Those who have not, please do it because we have started uploading the slides and snippets and learnings from every session at around 12 p.m. every day. There would be more things coming up in the community one by one. And I'm also going to give you the polling question for tomorrow. Give me a minute. Okay. Here you go. Polling question for tomorrow. Let's select the one that we want to be collected tomorrow. These polling questions will also get covered in the community later as well. And as usual, and as usual, we are looking for at least a 90% polling response as usual. Okay. Once again, it's a very close fight. Let's see. The last 30 seconds. Unable to see? You're not able to see the polling question on the screen? I already have 75% of the people who have responded. You have to go to more options, click on the polling option. Go to more options, click on polling options. I will extend it by another 10 seconds. All right. I'm going to close out the polling questions now. All right. We have close to, we have 90% of the people who have responded. Fantastic. And let's share the results. Okay. Moving from an MF agent to a trusted consultant. How do we do this? Let me take a picture of this so I can remember. 1 second. All right, done. All the best, everyone. Have a great day ahead and see you exactly at 10:10 tomorrow. All the best. Bye-bye.